Hey, it's Brittany LaRee, and I'm here at Port Orleans Riverside today. This is one of my favorite resorts on property. I've actually stayed at this one with my family, and I absolutely love it. It is massive, right next to French Quarter, so you can still walk and get those beignets. There's some really fun offerings here at Riverside, so I'm really excited to check it out with you guys. Let's head in there and see what this resort has to offer. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let's go. Okay, before we head inside, I'll show you guys kind of where you'd get dropped off for the buses. So this is where you pick up the buses here at the front of the resort. So it's the South Depot. So this is where you can get those, and then you walk this way all over here to the front of the resort. So this will take you into the general store, and this is where obviously you get dropped off if you're taking a taxi or coming from the airport or other places where you're actually like taking a car. But yeah, Port Orleans Riverside. Some people get this confused because I just came from Spring, so I did take a bus, and first you stop at French Quarter and then you come here. So just be prepared. As long as you're on a bus to some Port Orleans, you're gonna get to where you want to go. So if you go this way, it's gonna be luggage storage and bellhop stuff, so they'll hold your bags, which is really nice. Bell services is right here, but the luggage stuff will be down there. And then this beautiful lobby. This is one of my favorite lobbies. It's crazy. I love this. It brings back memories from staying here with my family. It's just gorgeous in here. I love all the little touches in here. Definitely reminds me, of course, of Tiana, Princess and the Frog. We have some really fun little things, as well as the floor is just the details. It's really the details here. Just give you a nice look at this first room of the lobby. These little chairs or these little seats are cool. So if you walk in, so we just walked in, we're gonna go to the right. This is where check-in is gonna be, and registration, guest services, check-in, that whole area. So this is also so stunning. The air in here is perfect if you want some AC. You can kind of see different things up here on the ceiling, some fan type things, which are really interesting to look at. A chandelier in here, and it's just absolutely stunning in my opinion. It's very simple, very clean, very New Orleans-esque, which is the whole point obviously behind this resort. So that's always super fun, and you can even sit in the windows and look out onto the water because we're by the water. Super fun. You can also send letters here as well, and they'll be stamped here at Walt Disney World, so that's pretty cool. This will be a nice TV to show you what's going on here at Port Orleans. But let's keep going. Like I said, this is such a fun resort. There's so much things. Let's go into Fulton's General Store, which is, if this is where I came in. Now it's to my right, but if you're coming in to your left, this is going to be your resort store, just like every other resort store, but it has some extra magic in it, I believe. You can get some of these cool little pressed pennies in here, too. They're not really Port Orleans-ish, but they're cute. Must be a new collection for Riverside. This is gorgeous. I really love this merchandise. This is so pretty. And it says Port Orleans Riverside for $20. Wow, these are really cool. I like this merch. It's definitely new. And we got a turvis as well, because you can fish here, which is really nice. Like a zip up, half zip, or quarter zip, sorry. $59.99 for the quarter zip. And then we have a little kid shirt, so the real deal, which is really nice. Got a little hat. Some Tiana stuff, because of course this is the theming. Tianas. We have another little looks like a little cut. It's pretty light. For $59. Fishing the day away, Port Orleans Riverside. I like that. That's cute because, like I said, you could fish here. And they do have some of the beignet collection here. I don't think you can get beignets here, but you can get them, of course, at maybe you can. I don't remember. Of course, at French Quarter, if you go just walk through property. It's not that hard to get to from here. And then this is actually a really big resort store and has some really fun theming if you walk through here. We have some fun characters up here. Like I said, very different than some of the other resort stores, but I really love all the fun theming. And again, you can find obviously regular souvenirs. You can find the Riverside merch. Basically anything that you think you missed from the parks will most likely be in here. But like, how cute is this? Like, it's adorable. I love it. And it's at your resort. That's incredible. It looks like we have some coloring stuff. Oh, Beauty and the Beast trivia going on over here. Fun. So you can get toys. Look like they have a lot of games, mugs, literally everything you could want. Some alcohol behind the bar, some ice cream you could purchase, drinks, chips, other things that you may have forgotten. Coming to Walt Disney World, you can pick it up here. If you are missing it, some fun snacks and stuff, which is always a good time. Housewares. Oh, look at the Beauty and the Beast. Adorable. Ugh, I love it. It's so cute. Are these just like mushrooms? Marshmallows? Interesting. But yeah, some really fun stuff in here. So let's head back out into the lobby and continue on. Okay, heading back out. We're gonna actually go this way. So this is just bathrooms. So this is a lounge that comes alive really at nighttime. There is Yeehaw Bob. Whoa, doggy. Yeehaw Bob plays, and he's awesome. Wednesday through Saturday he plays here. So this is the River Roost Lounge. So drinks and like light snacks, which is really fun. So next to the lounge, we're gonna go down this hallway next to River Roost. We'll go outside in just a minute. I'm gonna show you everything inside first, and then we'll pop outside. But yeah, the lounge is pretty big, but yeah, Yeehaw Bob in there. It's a good time. It's a tootin' rootin' laugh time. I mean, it was great. We sat out here and had martinis. It was such a good time with my family when we came. So first is gonna be Boat Rides Dining Hall, which is gonna be more of a sit-down restaurant. So you're gonna need, you could probably do a walk-up, but it's good to have reservations. It's definitely the sit-down, nicer restaurant here. Some really good food. I've eaten here too. Very good. But then you're going to keep walking down to your quick serve location. It is a pretty big dining area with some really cool theming. This whole resort has really cool theming. But we're going to keep walking down into the quick serve area, which you can do mobile order here, which is really nice. I remember eating breakfast here with my family. It's going to be your traditional quick serve. Again, you can order on the app. They have the big beverage station in the middle. Lots of good food. You might have some specialty items specifically for this resort. Some more country style, New Orleans style foods. But it smells so good. I'm like all of a sudden super hungry. But yeah, I love this. You can sit out by the wheel back there, which we'll see when we go outside. But yeah, it's really nice. It looks like mobile order pickup is right here. Lots of good options in here. Great theming. Nice and relaxing, lots of places to sit down. Yeah, but it's, you know, typical quick serve place. It looks like there's some toasters here for some toast. Stuff for coffee, which is nice. Yeah, so let's go back this way and we'll head outside. Actually, let's just go outside right here. I always forget where the outside like exits are. Okay. This is also one of the most beautiful like little outside areas, I think, too, on property. So this is like the main lobby over here. Boat Rights is right here, so you just come out here. So that's kind of where we are. We're in this lobby, or lobby, by the lobby. So something about this resort that's really great is it is on the water taxi line. So you can take it to and from, I'm pretty sure Springs? No. Hollywood Studios? We'll walk over there. Actually. I can't remember where it goes. I know we can go to French Quarter. Plus this area is just beautiful, so let's just walk over there and I'll find out for you guys because I forgot. I haven't stayed here in quite a second. But it's the same line as the French Quarter goes, and I was just there doing a tour for you guys just recently, and I completely forgot. You also can do a horse-drawn carriage at night for $65 throughout here, which is really beautiful as well. Yeah, let's go to this directory so I can show you guys this resort, and then maybe it'll tell me where this goes because I done forgot. So yeah, here's a look at the directory. So this is French Quarter, and then this big old thing is Riverside. So this is going to be one of those resorts that has the neighborhoods. So I won't walk this whole thing because it is a lot. But it's going to be neighborhood pool, neighborhoods pool, neighborhood pool here, and then we'll go to the main pool in the lobby. But literally it's the same thing. So just buildings, pool, buildings, pool, buildings, pool. So I'll show you some of the buildings, the main pool, and we'll continue on our tour. But yeah, let's go see where this goes. I literally completely forgot. It's all right. You can also rent some Surrey bikes over here, which is really fun. There's also a great running trail in between as well. Yeah, Disney Springs. I was right. Disney Springs. You can also do a fireworks cruise out of here and some pole fishing. Cool. Yeah, service to Disney Springs. So yeah, I was right. It is Springs. There is an arcade here as well, just like every other Disney resort. Yeah, I thought it was Springs. It's Springs and French Quarter, I believe, as well. But yeah, this is so pretty out here. Just really fun views to walk around. There's some rocking chairs out front so you can relax, be on vacation, hang out. And it's nice to be attached to a waterway because, you know, never hurts for another way to get around property. You also have different bus depots throughout property. So if you're staying at one of the farther neighborhoods with the rooms, there is usually a bus stop closer to you than this front one. So pay attention when you're driving in where you might end up. So let's just go straight across and go towards Old Man Island, which is going to be the main pool. Like I said, there's a pool almost every single little neighborhood here, but this is like the main pool for this resort. It's really fun. I had a blast there with my family. So we'll just take a little walk about. And this is a good view of the mill. Right? Is that a mill? I don't know what that is. What is that? Comment down below. What is that? Is it a mill? I think it's a mill, right? I don't know. This bridge is really fun. I think this view is really gorgeous. So we can look at it real quick. Looks like some clouds are coming in. Yeehaw with the thunder and lightning in the last couple days. It has been intense down here. So be prepared for that too. That it does happen in the summertime or the hotter times here in Florida. Okay, so this is Old Man Island. So there's a lot of people in there, so I'm not gonna show you too much, but we'll walk around a little bit. But there is a great water slide in here, a great pool bar. You get some food there too. Pool hours are from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. So you have a lot of great time to enjoy the pool with your friends and family while you're here on vacation. But it's also beautiful because you're walking next to water. It's stunning. The bar restaurant is called Muddy Rivers. Definitely some good cocktails. And I think we had a good snack there when we were here last. So definitely something for you to check out with your entire family. Looks like they have some frozen Jack and Coke and rum and Coke. Yum. On a hot day. I'll take one of those. But let's keep going around the bend here. Again, you're right in the wildlife here at Florida. I saw a little lizard gecko guy go by. Super fun. There is some fishing spots over here. You can rent a fishing pole there's like a little shack around. What's over here? Oh, the playground. Actually, let's go to the playground first. So the playground's kind of on the opposite side of the pool. So as I was walking, I just kind of like took a right. There's a sign that says it too. It says the campfire on the Bayou. So is the campfire this way too? See, this is just the other side of the pool bar. Little black-eyed peas hanging out. Oh yeah, campfire's over here. That's right. So we got the campfire over here. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. with weather permitting, which is really fun. Gotta love that. And then the playground, which is also really nice. Old Man Island playground, and then the other side of the pool. There's some games and stuff these kiddos are playing, which is nice too. Like I said, definitely great for the whole entire family. All right, let's keep going down and see if we can find this fishing. I think I see where you get your fishing pole over here. So let's keep on trucking this way. But it is nice because you're in the trees. Definitely, I don't know, campgroundy, but still really nice because you're at a great resort. So I don't know, I really enjoyed staying here. You do a bit of walking if you are staying at like a farther away cluster, or like I call them neighborhoods. Okay, so here, the fishing hole. So right now it's closed. That's okay. But you can fish back here 7 a.m. to 1:45. It's 2:30 now. So it's $6.39 per half hour per pull, or $15.98 per half hour for a family special. So you just come out here and you can do some fishing. It's catch and release, so you obviously release it. But this is a great, if you love fishing, you can fish on Walt Disney World property. Like, that's pretty freaking cool in my opinion. And it's really not that expensive either. I've never done it, but maybe one day we'll come out here and do like a Riverside day. I definitely want to stay more on property. But yeah, there used to be some hammocks over here, but they were always pretty mosquito-y, I'm not gonna lie. Just like I said, you're in the woods. It's Florida. It's humid. It's hot. All right, let's cross this little bridge here. See if I can get you to yeah, it looks like there's a neighborhood right over here to the left. So, I mean, there's fun pathways. This is a pet-friendly resort. You can bring your pets. Lots of people come down here to walk, enjoy the walkway along the river. It's nice. I mean, it's really beautiful here. As you can see, we're going into the first neighborhood. So let's just go over here and take a left, and I'll show you guys just what like the neighborhoods look like here. And that's kind of going to be, there's a little bit of different theming, but overall, they look relatively the same. Ooh, I love these little bushes. What are these? These are pretty little flowers. But yeah, I love, like, look at how beautiful this walkway is. Again, with the trees. It's great. There's a lot of shade too when the sun's out when you're walking, which is great. So this is the Alligator Bayou lodges. So this is going to be a representation of a neighborhood. So you're going to have these. So if you go back here, is this the center? I think I'm going to keep going. I don't know if there's a pool in this. There should be a pool. But we can circle back to the mill this way. So I'll just show you guys this. Give you a good idea of what these neighborhoods are like. So yeah, these are where you stay. Vending machine, or ice and vending machines here. A pool. This one is nice because you're literally so close to everything at the front, as well as the main pool, which is really nice. So you don't have to walk as far. But like I said, there are bus depots throughout this resort, so you don't have to always walk up to the front. But if you're going to catch that boat, you're probably going to have to go to the front for that. So, but that's all right. Buses will take you to the front as well. All right, let's just go back here and see what this is all about real quick. Can't remember if the pool's here or the next group of, the next cluster. Or maybe there is no pool because we're so close to the front. But we will find out together. Together. Not a big deal. Not too hot today. I mean, it's hot, but not crazy hot. Let's see if I can find. Yeah. Oh, I think it's straight back here. Perfect. Yeah, this is a very, very quiet resort. And obviously, families come and stay here. But for the most part, it's just, it kind of feels like you're in the woods. And it's relatively quiet. Yeah, here's a pool right here. So just, it's not as big as the main pool, but it's definitely quieter. So then you have your pool, you have your bathroom, everything that kind of goes along with a pool, which is nice. Some families in there, so I'm not going to show you guys too much to respect the families on vacation. But yeah, there's no music playing over here, but there is some life vests for kiddos to, or for you to use, really. But yeah. Really nice, actually. It's actually a pretty good size. Yeah, you're more in the trees, so you get a little bit more shade over here, which is nice. A little bit quieter than the main pool, but if you want to party, you're gonna want to go to the main pool, let's be honest. But yeah, so that is gonna be, oh, look, another little bridge. I just love the way, just love the vibes here. Like, look at this pond with the bridge. I love bridges as well. I don't know, it's so fun. There are parking outside of each area, so you can park your car closest to which section you are. So this is Alligator Bayou, so you'd park your car over here, so then you're close enough to walk into Alligator Bayou. So like I said, it's a very big resort. There's a lot to it. Definitely sometimes there's a little bit of walking, but they do try to give you some bus depots where you are, so it will help you cut down on that walking time. But these paths are beautiful. Definitely a good place to walk, even if you're not staying here. It's definitely fun to walk around see everything, walk by the water. To me, it's just a peaceful, beautiful, quintessential Florida resort, really. And I think, you know, this really hasn't changed much since I stayed here, and it's been like 10 years since I stayed here. Almost 10 years, just crazy. But yeah, oh, there's a bunny rabbit that went by. I said, you're in it, you're in the woods. But yeah, then we're back over to the main walkway here. But yeah, I just think it's stunning and beautiful with the trees, some fun wildlife. And then I'm gonna walk back up to the mill. But yeah, see, that's the bridge that we came out on across from Old Man Island. And now I'm walking this way back towards the lobby, and the fishing area is just right here. You can see it through the trees. So yeah, like I said, very cool things to do here. A little bit different than some other resorts. And it's still technically walking distance to French Quarter. So you kind of get two resorts in one. It's a little bit of a walk. And in the Florida heat, it can be a lot. But they also have the water taxi for you guys as well. So yeah, let's go check out the mill. So this is the side entrance to, they call it the food court. It's the quick serve location, the big one that was in there. You can enter here if you're staying on this side. Then you have this really fun bridge. I just love the bridges here. I don't know why. It's just so pretty. Ooh, lizard. But yeah, so this is the inside. You can see just some really fun touches here. Some really fun theming. They did a great job. And like I said, it's just stunning. I love being against the water. There's a breeze. It's beautiful. And then this is the main pool that we just saw. And then here's the mill. And this is stunning. I mean, talk about photos of this. This is beautiful. When do you see this? You don't. Definitely something unique for Riverside. And then we just follow this all the way back. And then we're back to basically where we started, which is in front of the lobby where the boat comes and picks you up. And then we're here. And then this is another entrance to the quick serve location in there. Just says shoes and shirt required for entry. Just letting you guys know that. But yeah, we are back up to the front where we started. And this is, you know, to Old Man Island, to Springs, and back up to the lobby. And with the beautiful waterway behind me, that's gonna do for me here at Port Orleans Riverside. Again, I love this resort. So many good memories here, and it's a great place to stay if you're coming with your friends and family. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!